Harshpreet Verma. Dr. Verma is an academician by profession with his long-standing commitment as a management education expert in Faculty of Management, Delhi, and Indian Institute of Management, Lucknow, for the past 2 decades. Hello, sir.
Hello.
So, Dr. Verma, you have been involved in sustainable management education practices and have led several management conferences and seminars. So, how do you think this has helped to make an impact?
Impact where?
Impact to the, where you have led the seminars and to the audience.
See, the purpose of any seminar is to maybe ignite some kind of thought and then at the same time propose some solutions. So any seminar which is organized on a particular theme its contribution is indirect in terms of bringing about a change in the way a particular phenomenon is looked at, and this particular idea, once it gets germinated in minds of people, it leads to transformation. So take for example your currently happening seminar, so whatever themes are discussed there, it will have an indirect impact on societal change, but the change may happen after some time. It is not directly measurable. The seminars, in other words, are nothing but discussion forums so that ideas are germinated and disseminated to bring about change in society and business.
So you have a blog called Marketing Crow. Can you tell us something about it?
Well, Marketing Crow, I started writing maybe about 4 or 5 years back. Now, I'll call myself as a student of marketing. I still am trying to figure out marketing and its application in different areas. So in Marketing Crow, I explore marketing in directly marketing related areas which are businesses, at the same time so-called not directly related business areas. Like take for example, the last blog which I wrote was on the rising criticism of Modi government by Congress and other parties. So I looked at it from the point of view of advertising and communication as to what kind of strategies Modi government should have. So one of the strategies is called reputational advertising, and reputational advertising is the one where the advertiser begins with criticism of his own work and then later on refutes it. And by this process, what happens is that, well, you preempt any attack which your rival is going to make. Similarly, for example, I wrote a blog as to how youth worldwide are different. I tried to explain it with the help of the shape of the watch. So take for example, in India, there is a watch brand by the name of it's Tata's brand, in which by and large the shapes of the watches, they are not conventional shapes, so they are asymmetrical shapes. So I try to correlate that asymmetrical shape and how it resonates with youth. What does it signify? What is the subtext? And the kind of psychology youth have. So the tagline of that particular watch brand is "Move On," which means that give up your past. And youth are the change agents. So they don't subscribe to symmetry of old thoughts. Maybe a religion, for example. Religion binds us in a particular format. Education binds us in a particular format. Our parents give us prescriptions. Youth defy them. So the watch shape precisely is against the old shape, which is, in other words, is defiance. So the brand talks about defiance, and which resonates with youth.
So you've also worked as a trainer for marketing and branding for so many big corporations like Tata Motors, Taj Hotels, Nestle. So what are the core marketing tools that these companies use, and what are the similarities that you can find within these companies?
Well, I have worked with primarily very cutting edge companies. I didn't get opportunity to work with the companies which are still struggling. So these companies employ very, very sophisticated tools of marketing. And my contribution in most of these companies has been in terms of bringing about a cultural change. In other words, tools are available, they can be accessed, but it's the mindset of managers which needs to apply those tools. So in terms of similarity, I will say that accessibility to tools. Say for example, they have huge funds, so they can always advertise, they can always hire PR agencies, they can always strategize. But the question is qualitatively, what kind of strategies they must develop in order to bring about success to their products and services.
How is your experience today in NMS?
In?
Your experience in NMS, Nepal Management.
All right. Now, I'm just about a day and a half old in this particular program, but I'm very delighted to be here. And my experience is that, well, the seminar, I will say, is the way it's organized reflects a great deal of work that has gone into organizing of this particular seminar, and it looks like best in the world seminar. And in terms of, I sat through one of the sessions, and I discovered that delivery there as well was cutting edge. And what satisfied me most was the fact, I was speaking with your managing director as well, that students are no less here. So Kathmandu may be a small country, but the kind of students, at least which I found here, were at par with the best B schools worldwide.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.